Age is not what determines your egg quality. If you've recently visited your doctor for a fertility workup and you've been told that your eggs are too old and you need IVF and donor eggs, and that just doesn't sit well with you, then you are in the right place. Because in this video, I am going to reveal to you the secret power to increasing your egg quality and exactly when you need to leverage it. Hi, welcome back. My name is Stesha if you are new here, and I'm a board-certified holistic health practitioner and creator of the revolutionary program Holistic Fertility Method, helping women everywhere healing the physical and emotional blocks to their fertility so that they can conceive with confidence and ease. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, click the subscribe button and join the movement. In this video, we're talking about your secret power when it comes to egg quality. As you know, egg quality is one of the 3 ingredients to optimized fertility, which is why it is so important to really dive deep and figure out what is going on. But first, story time. So there is a woman who is 39 years old and she just remarried the love of her life. They started trying to have a baby immediately, but after a year went by and still nothing was happening, she went into her doctor to get a fertility workup done. Little did she know had a very low AMH value. At first, she didn't really know what this meant, but her doctor explained to her that her eggs were running out and that the eggs that she did have were too old and that she'd probably have 0 chance of conceiving a baby on her own, and she needed IVF with donor eggs if she really wanted to have a baby. Now, if this has been you, you know the complete shock it is to hear this kind of information. So you can imagine when this woman heard this news, she actually spent the next hour sobbing in the car, in the parking lot alone, thinking that, how am I going to tell this to my partner? What is he going to think of me? I'm such a failure. And then dreading the absolute disappointment that she's going to see in his face and worried, what does this mean for me? Am I ever going to have a family? Am I just going to die alone? What is my purpose on this life if I cannot have children? So I just want you to comment below if these are some of the thoughts and feelings that you've experienced too after receiving a diagnosis such as low ovarian reserve or poor egg quality. Because a big part of what I do is to normalize the process of our emotions, because these kinds of diagnoses can be very traumatic and imprint stress and fear onto our nervous system, actually preventing us from conceiving. Luckily, after this woman went home and told her husband, they both agreed that this didn't sit well and that they were going to try everything that they could in order to conceive their baby on their own, which led them to coming to me inside of Holistic Fertility Method. And the very first piece of advice that I shared with them is exactly what I'm going to share with you. And this piece of advice allowed them to, against all odds, conceive their baby naturally and have a healthy pregnancy and healthy baby birth. Get ready, because it's actually really simple. And when you really apply this, it's going to change the trajectory of your fertility journey forever. And that is this: age is not what determines your egg quality. The environment does. It's the inner and outer environment that your eggs are exposed to in the 90-day window before ovulation. This is so important to understand, because what you are eating, drinking, and doing and stressing over right now in this moment is actually influencing the quality of your egg 90 days from now, 60 days from now, your next ovulation. Meaning there is a 90-day period where we could positively optimize the quality of your eggs, or we could drastically reduce it. Now, I'm going to give you all of those factors that absolutely optimize your egg quality and those that negatively affect it here in a minute. But I want you to understand this analogy. Your eggs from the moment you were born are encased in a safe capsule, keeping it concealed from the inner and outer environments of your body. But as soon as that 90-day window emerges, when it begins its 90-day maturation process, it emerges into the inner environment of your body. So if you are exposing yourself to junk food and high stress job and getting to bed late and not sleeping enough, and you have a lot of oxidative stress, then that is going to interfere with that egg that has just come out of its protective casing. So really what it comes down to is the quality of this egg is all about what is protecting it and what is harming it. I go so much deeper into how to increase your egg quality here in this video, but briefly, let's just cover some things that harm your egg quality so that you can start getting rid of these immediately. These include poor blood circulation, so sitting all day, dehydration, not doing any exercise or movement, hormonal imbalances caused by excess xenoestrogens coming into your body, or poor liver detoxification, constipation, poor nutrition from high sugar, high vegetable oil, high processed food diet, and even healthy foods that have a high residue of pesticides and herbicides, city tap water that is laced with heavy metals and also prescription drugs, and then some of those basic ones that we've all been told about: caffeine, alcohol, lack of sleep, high stress, etc. On the opposite side, what protects the cell is exactly the opposite of those things: adequate oxygenated blood circulation to your ovaries and to your eggs, proper hormone balance, proper liver detoxification, having a bowel movement every single day because of adequate hydration and fiber, eating clean foods and drinking clean water and breathing clean air, getting adequate sleep, having built-in rest throughout your day, and also making sure there are no emotional blocks in your sacral or second chakra. This can look like repressed creativity, feeling ashamed about your sexuality, fear of self-expression, and also womb trauma. Womb trauma comes from things like past miscarriages, abortions, or sexual abuse, and even medical procedures like ablations, inserting and removing IUDs, DNCs, etc. Now, you may think that there's nothing you can do about these traumas, but in fact you can, and it is a beautiful opportunity to heal your womb trauma, come back home to yourself, and this is a big part of the energetic releases that we do inside of Holistic Fertility Method. Now, I know all of these things can seem really overwhelming, but I promise you I lay it all out step by step in this video, 8 steps to radically increase your egg quality, and you can find that by clicking over there. One thing that I want to leave you with, mama, is that I know that this feels so unfair. Why do I have to worry about this when other women don't? But I promise you, this is such an incredible opportunity for you to heal your body, come home to yourself, and it will only improve the quality of your life and also give your baby a better life as well. So always keep that bigger picture in perspective, and let me know if you have any questions or need any help in the comments below. I'm rooting for you. You've got this, mama. We'll see you next time.